knew it. I laughingly agreed, but, as it turned out, we were both dead wrong. To everyone's amazement, probably including his own, Trump was elected President of the United States. The blustery, bullying bravado that served him so well on reality TV and on the campaign trail is a disastrous disqualification in America's commander-in-chief. In his own inimitable way, Trump bragged that, once president, he would become more presidential than anybody other than the great Abe Lincoln. He was very presidential, right? But Trump can never be anything but Trump. We have had our share of dumb presidents, impulsive presidents, lying presidents, ignorant presidents, narcissistic presidents, bellicose presidents, conspiracy theory presidents, and unpredictable presidents. But never before has one president so fully embodied all these reprehensible traits. And never before have the institutions of American democracy appeared so fragile in the face of autocratic attack. Trump has scared so many people that 6 dystopian classics have suddenly jumped to the top of Amazon's bestsellers list. Orwell's 1984 and Animal Farm, Huxley's Brave New World, Sinclair Lewis's It Can't Happen Here, Margaret Atwood's Handmaid's Tale, and Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451. Trump's mental health, or lack thereof, is a trending topic on the Internet, on cable news programs, in magazines and newspapers, and most hilariously, on Saturday Night Live. And political pundits, politicians, and comedians pored over the so-called Bible of Psychiatry, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, DSM, and reached the consensus that Trump suffers from narcissistic personality disorder. Soon, many psychologists and some psychiatrists, compelled by a perceived higher calling of national interest, chimed in to break the restriction against diagnosing politicians at a distance. Numerous patriotically worded petitions were initiated. A typical one, garnering more than 50,000 signatures, declared, "We, the undersigned mental health professionals, believe in our professional judgment that Donald Trump manifests a serious mental illness that renders him psychologically incapable of competently discharging the duties of President of the United States, and we respectfully request he be removed from office, according to Article 4 of the 25th Amendment of the Constitution." I wrote the criteria for narcissistic personality disorder that first appeared in DSM-3 and are still in use in DSM-5, the most recent edition. Trump's amateur diagnosticians have all made the same fundamental error. They correctly note that the disorder's defining features fit him like a glove: grandiose self-importance, preoccupations with being great, feeling special, having to hang out with special people, requiring constant admiration, feeling entitled, lacking empathy, and being exploitive, envious, and arrogant. But they fail to recognize that being a world-class narcissist doesn't make Trump mentally ill. Crucial to the diagnosis of narcissistic personality disorder is the requirement that the behaviors cause clinically significant distress or impairment. Otherwise, many, if not most politicians, and almost all celebrities, might qualify. Trump is a man who causes great distress in others, but shows no signs of himself experiencing great distress. His behaviors, however outrageous and objectionable, consistently reap him fame, fortune, women, and now political power. He has been generously rewarded for his Trumpism, not impaired by it. Trump is a threat to the United States and to the world, not because he is clinically mad, but because he is very bad. I hate it when psychiatric diagnosis is so carelessly misused to mislabel